What is good, y'all? We are here for an MP reaction of Weekly and their comeback Vin Para. So yeah, I am very, very excited for this as a daily, and I can't wait to see what this is going to sound like. Since I haven't listened to any of the teasers, I purposefully avoided it so I can be surprised when I hear it. And Weekly has always had some really good title tracks, but it seems like they're going a different direction with their concept, especially since they're kind of going more now with the planets that connect to the, weekly days. So I'm curious how this is going to change their sound. But the thing that doesn't quite change is their titling concept, since the album still is like play game and then awake. So I'm curious how this change is going to affect them. But yeah, speaking of daily, I do need to tell you quickly about the Patreon, because there I have daily content for the patrons. I have dance practice reactions, performance reactions, and cover reactions. If that kind of stuff interests you and you like to support a small creator like myself, you can check out that content there. It is linked in the description box if you're here on YouTube as well. So I appreciate those who are already doing so. But let's stop wasting time. We're almost 2 minutes in, and I still haven't played the video, so let's go. Apologize for the delay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Way more bass heavy. Okay. Yeah, this is a definite concept change for them. Way more girl crush. That look. All right. I love all the the little sounds they have in the background too. Little auto tune on that bit. Really interesting change up here to this acoustic guitar bit. I know they had some guitars like peppered in before, but this still just completely different feel. That felt like a beat off, just a little bit off. And kind of like a different kind of chorus-like feel. Sing it though. Monday can really do anything. I mean, they all did really great, but I mean, Monday's voice, I mean, it just matches everything. That was very interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to listen to that again to fully digest that song, because that's such a different sound for Weekly, such a different sound for them. Oh man, I'm really curious how other dailies are feeling about it. I'm really curious because this is such a different feel. Like they kind of prepared people like with the teasers. Like I saw like the teaser kind of that was like showing off the whole planet concept, and they had like the logo change that like really highlighted the planet stuff. But sound wise, I still was not quite prepared for this, but I knew that it could definitely be very different, that possibility was very strongly there, like it's strongly implied, with it totally taking itself out of kind of like the school concept that they kind of been going with. So wow, very very interesting, and I'm curious how the rest of this project is sounding. So I guess we should go ahead and get into that then. All right, so up next we got Solar. All right, yep, still keeping it more girl crush. Ooh. Okay. Digging the harmonies. All right. Do you hear that? All right. Let's go now. Ready, yeah. Really solid drop. Still trying to keep the signature strong harmonic melodies going. Alright. There's kind of like a half measure transition. I did not expect the pre-chorus to come so quickly. Do you hear that? Let's go now. 1, 2, 3. Man, it's so different to hear Weeekly do this style. I'm liking this one more than Vinpara off first impression. A little bit of hi-hat work. Woo! Get it. Oh, changing the groove too. Another nice Weekly group switch up for the end. Interesting. Where's my love? like the really soft filtered drum loop we got. At least when it comes kind of like to this kind of snare kind of like loop they got. Harmonies on that. I could definitely see this being the one people like the most for people who like Weeekly for their original sound. Because this is the closest we could get to it. Because they have some B-sides that get close to this kind of territory. Because this is still real nice and smooth. And then still very harmonically dense with the vocals. Love that. Ooh. That was cool how they had so many of the instruments along with the vocals do that that little staccato approach. Really nice ending to that one. Yeah, I could definitely see that one being the favorite among dailies because it's as closest to kind of their original sound, and the harmonies in it are just fantastic. The way everything is layered in that one is just really easy on the ears. The other two, way more girl crush. I did like Solar for our first listen more than Vinpada, but I think I just need to like give those a little bit more listens and get out of my head that hey, this is not meant to be the same kind of sound for Weeekly. It's supposed to be something completely different. So get your original biases of how it's supposed to sound out of your head, how this group is supposed to sound out of your head, and is kind of appreciate it for what it is. I tried to see if I could do that while I was watching the MV, but you know, it's still just very different. It's a very jarring experience to see this complete change of musical concept. But this kind of flipped idea on the Weeekly concept, switching it to the planets and stuff. And I did actually kind of get a feel that like it seems kind of like almost like a Luna girl crush switch. So that's very interesting, especially like when you look at the artwork, when there was the teaser that had like the arched text with the kind of like the symbol in the middle too, and how similar that kind of is. It's in space, planets, you think Luna because of the moon thing. So it's just a lot of interesting comparisons you can make there. I'm not saying it's like plagiarism or anything like that, but there's just similarities that I noticed. But yeah, just it's very, very interesting change here. and also for the fact that this is like a single album, only 3 songs. Then they typically have a little bit more than that, so that's also interesting too. But yeah, a lot to try and consume here, to really digest over this project. So I'm definitely gonna have to give it a little bit more listens to fully form my opinion on this comeback. But first impression, Where's My Love is just kind of like right up my alley, because it's that kind of smooth, almost lo-fi R&B kind of feel. So I really dug that. Solar was good. Vinpara was interesting. So yeah, overall, I still enjoyed the music and kind of the different takes we had here. But still want to, like, if you end up talking to me later about it, I'll probably have a more firmly in established idea of what I could tell you about what I think about this project. But yeah, new weekly, cool. Yeah, I want to know what you guys are thinking about this project. Please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'd be really interested to see how people are feeling about this complete change. You can hit that like button if you enjoyed this. If you're on YouTube as well, subscribe for more reactions and reviews like this. If you are on the blog, don't forget you can support the blog through Patreon. You can support me by going to Blipmaster 5, and you can support the leader of the blog, Muddy Colt Miko, and that's how you'll be able to find her. Yeah, until next time, much love, peace.